Hey guys, this is Ash at Audio46. Hope you guys had a great weekend and got to watch a Game of Thrones finale. I haven't watched any episodes because I love binge watching, but I'm gonna start now. So today I have here with me the infamous Apple AirPods 2. Are you guys excited? Let's start. Okay, so before I start the unboxing, we thought we ordered wireless charging, but it wasn't wireless charging because there's no key included. Fail. So be careful, you guys, unless you already have a QI charger or are planning on buying one. And you pretty much get the same earphones if you forgo that Space Odyssey 2000 looking case. But so it comes in this Apple-esque looking box. And inside there are some booklets. And you can choose to read these or not. I know some of you don't even read IKEA instructions, but that's okay. No judgment. I don't either. And this is the case for the AirPods. And lastly, the charging cable. So I couldn't really find a real difference between these and the previous AirPods versions, except the LED lighting on the front of the case. And the earphone itself pretty much looks the same to me too. And they still look like cut up bean sprouts covered in white plastic to me. But that's just my opinion. And they feel just as light as the previous versions. And the design is pretty basic, but hey, at least it's easy to clean, right? So I have to come clean. I do not like the fit of any Apple earphones. Because first, the outside noise isn't really blocked well. Second, my ears hurt. And third, my ears hurt. Did I say that twice? But I mean, I just feel like this rigid plastic shape doesn't really mold in my ears at all, and my ears just hurt. And I do have somewhat of a small ear size, like I told you guys, but these can't really be true free size, right? And in terms of sound isolating, whenever I have these on, I kind of feel like that elephant character, Dumbo, because all of a sudden I can hear everything so well. So for me, nah. As you can see, Apple doesn't want to spoil their magic by giving out their numbers, but these should have frequency range from 20 to 20,000 Hz and a pretty standard nominal impedance of somewhere below 32 HMS. And they should have pretty standard sound pressure level too. So these AirPods 2 give you 24 hours of playback time with 5 hours of listening time and 3 hours of talking time at a single charge. So it should be perfect for you lovebirds or someone in long distance relationships. Because you guys need to call a lot, right? But anyway, and the new Hey Siri function allows you to comment the playback of the songs, and the songs stop playing when you take the earpods out of your ears. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so I'm done sound testing with these AirPods 2, and just a full disclaimer, I might offend some of you Apple lovers, but please don't hate me. Anyway, so what I thought is that the low ends on AirPods 2 is kind of like pumpkin spice latte. Basic. Because it kind of really lacks presence and is just enough to impress the normies. It's pretty underdeveloped too. And it will still give you that oomph, but just with half the detail. It'll work okay with some hip-hop, rock, or electronica, but it's just not that great. And the low end on the AirPods 2 sounded just like low ends on the AirPods 1. So I wasn't satisfied with the mid-range on AirPods 2 either because it kind of lacks presence and is murky in general. And some of my favorite tracks sounded mushy because it doesn't really have real contrast or articulation to the mid-range. And it does not have that much of a distortion, which is good, but in overall sense, it's just average. So So these AirPods 2 are easy listening earphones. So if your ears are more sensitive to higher frequencies, then these are actually great, in my opinion. So it'll make Demi Lovato sound less angry in some of her breakup tracks, or Halsey less heartbroken. She does really sound heartbroken. But anyway, these will work okay with some hip-hop, electronica, and basic pop. So I think in general it wasn't too bad. But if you're like me, who loves starting your day with some Vivaldi, then you wouldn't be satisfied because the highs really lack the crispiness and the sparkles. Nah. The soundstage on AirPods 2 don't really exist. It does have some kind of depth, but it's pretty much non-existent. It's kind of like Casper, because you know it's there and you see it's there, but you can't really feel it. And I've heard better soundstage on cheaper earphones before. So my final thoughts. If you're super brand loyal or have wooden ears, then get these. Just kidding. But on a real note, if you have a lot of phone calls on the go, these would be great. And it is suitable enough for basic listening considering the price. And it does charge without a cable, which is pretty neat. But if you're willing to spend maybe around $100 more, I would personally recommend Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless because it has great sounding, great fitting, great design, and nobody would know what you're listening to in public. I mean, who listens to My Chemical Romance in their mid-20s, right? Me. I love that. But anyway, like I said, this is a good option if you don't want to spend too much compared to other true wireless options in the market, and it's good enough for basic listening. Just keep in mind though, there are better alternatives in the market. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.